Hello class, my name is Dr. Long. Welcome. This is World Civilization 1, 1111. This is an eCore class. I'm very excited to have you this semester. I hope you learn a lot this semester. Our class will deal with the beginning of human civilization all the way up to around the year 1500, the beginning of the modern era. I think you'll learn a lot of interesting things about various civilizations in the world, their outlook, how they think, and this class really gives us the roots of the world that we live in today. Now, my name again is Dr. Long or Professor Long. I'm a professor of history at Georgia Highlands College in Rome, Georgia, up in northwest Georgia on the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. I've been teaching at Georgia Highlands College since 2007, and I've been teaching with eCore for several years, and I really enjoy doing so. I hope you find this a very interesting and great learning experience. Now, our first week is an introductions week. Please use this week to familiarize yourself with eCore in general and with this class specifically. Now, as you know, eCore uses a system called GoView. If you're familiar with D2L, it's very similar to D2L. But please use this week to explore GoView, play around with it, look and see where things are found. That way when we get going, you're not lost in the class. In fact, as you'll see on the announcements, you have several activities you need to complete this week that their purpose, in fact, is to help orient you to the site. So please do those. It's very important so that you know where things are and you're not lost once we get going. And connected to that, there are two graded assignments, and honestly, these are very easy grades that are connected to the activities for this week. You have a mandatory attendance quiz and an introductions discussions in which you will introduce yourself to the class. These are worth 1% of your grade, and you need to complete these by the end of this week, Friday, August 20th at 11:59 p.m. in GoView. These are required by eCore, and if you don't do them, ultimately you will be dropped from the class. So please make sure that you do so. Now, this again is an introductions week. Once we finish with this week, we'll move on to Unit 1. Now, our class is broken into 9 units of materials. Each unit has various things for you to do, various materials. There's a textbook that's embedded in GoView. It's completely free. It's part of the class. So you have readings to complete from the textbook each unit. And we'll usually take about a week per unit, by the way. So for each unit, you have readings from the textbook. You have some other short readings on occasions. Also, there are times where you'll have some short videos to watch. Regardless of the materials assigned for each unit, make sure that you complete those and that you take notes as you go that you can use. Also, each unit has 2 graded assignments, a quiz and a discussion. And both of these are based on the materials that you learn. And there'll be further instructions on those once we get going. You will also have a midterm exam about halfway through, and it is a proctored exam. And let me explain what that means briefly. A proctored exam is an exam where you go to a testing center to take it, where there's someone monitoring you, and you will need to register for that in advance. eCore will send out instructions on that. Please make sure that you do so. It's very important that you register ahead of time. You can't simply show up the day of at the testing center on your campus, for instance, and take the exam. You'll need to register ahead of time. But there'll be instructions sent out by eCore. You'll also have a final exam, and that's towards the very end of the semester, and that will not be proctored. You'll just take it on GoView on your own. And lastly, you will have a writing assignment, which is basically a short essay. And for this class, we will do the Unit 3 writing assignment on ancient China. There'll be more on that later. Now, this is an online class, so it's very important for you to log in to GoView regularly. That's basically your attendance. This class is very flexible. There's no regular meeting times on Zoom or anything like that. Please take advantage of the freedom that entails. I know you have jobs, you have other classes, you have family, friends, other responsibilities. And I'm sure part of the reason you've taken this class is for the freedom and flexibility that online provides. But that said, it's important for you to log into GoView on a regular basis. Go ahead and sort of set up a schedule, make a habit to do so. I would recommend so on a daily basis, even if it's only for a few minutes. What you need to do when you log in is to check announcements. I will regularly post announcements telling you what we're doing that week, giving you instructions, and so forth. Also, you'll need to complete your materials on GoView, so please do that as well. And you'll need to submit all of your assignments on GoView, right? All the graded assignments that I've already talked about. So it's essential that you're logging onto it on a regular basis. And I do have reminders in addition to the announcements. Please also read the syllabus. That's very important from the outset, as well as the course schedule. That tells you what we're doing on a regular basis. Refer back to them throughout the semester. And that, again, this is all on GoView. So it's important that you're on there on a regular basis. Now, while this class is online and very flexible, time management is very, very important for this class. It's very important that you don't wait till the last minute to do everything. Please pace yourself. Again, don't just try to do everything right before something is due. But you need to learn time management, and that's a skill that will serve you throughout your life, not just for this class or another online class. And finally, communication is very key for this class. I'm very happy to help you if you have a problem, or if there's an issue you're dealing with, especially if you get COVID or a family member gets COVID and you're having some difficulties meeting deadlines and the like. But please reach out to me in that case. I'm happy to help you, but I don't read minds. So please don't just disappear and don't not let me know what's going on. I don't need to know all your personal details per se, but communication is very, very key in this class. And I should say that also is true with your classmates. Once we get going with unit discussions, you'll see that you have classmates from throughout the state of Georgia in this class, and you may find it very interesting to interact with classmates that are all over the place in the state, right? So communicating with them, particularly being polite, is very important. But if you need anything from me throughout the semester, please reach out to me. My GoView email is always the best way, but if it's emergency, by all means, you can reach out to my institutional email, and that's blighlands.edu. And it's listed on the syllabus along with my office number. Well, I hope this little video has been helpful. I wish you the best of luck on the beginning of the semester. I look forward to see you in GoView very soon. And again, I hope you learn a lot, and I'm excited to have you, and hope you're off to a great semester in this class and all your others. All right, bye now.